Thank you for watching our video. This show is sponsored by DreamStream. DreamStream is a unique platform where creators can monetize their video content. All creators rely on support from people like you. Join us on the DreamStream platform to support your favorite creator and view the episode without any adverts. Follow the link in the description for a how-to guide. DreamStream, a place where you can create yourself.
Hello and welcome to yet another edition of the Good Vibes Only show right here on DreamStream. I'm Kgoroeadira. Thank you so much for joining me. So today I am joined by Busi Selesho, who's an internationally accredited money coach. She helps empower people have a good relationship with money. She also makes sure that people are able to get out of debt cycles. And she's also, someone that helps people be able to build financial well-being and wellness and also have abundance in financials. And she's also an international award-winning best-selling author. I mean, I can go on and on and on with all her list of, achievements, but we'd honestly be here all day. Busi, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for inviting me. I'm so honored.
Thank you so much for your time. I truly appreciate it. Busi, tell us a bit about yourself, and in the same breath also tell us when you realized that one needs to have a relationship with money in order to have financial abundance.
Yeah, so like you said, I mean, I've been in the existence for some time. I've seen a lot.
Yeah.
I've went through a lot, and I became an international accredited money coach 10 years ago. And this was after I've went through a wide range of mishaps when it comes to money. And I had learned a lot. And all of us, most of the times, the things we go through in life are the things that we want to go out there and say, hey, by the way, if you do it like this is what's going to happen. So we want to help others with our experiences. So 10 years ago, I decided I'm going to become a coach and I'm going to help others understand this part of me that I finally feel that I have conquered. And I wrote a book called Money and Black People, Why Black People Don't Have Money, How to Heal Your Money Story. And that was a part of me just sharing on what I've learned when it comes to the vibration of money. Because one thing that I learned was that money is not just what we have been taught. Money is an energy. You must become it before you have it. So money comes to us, it flows to us according to the level of how we have a relationship with, how we connect to it. You will find that somebody wins the lottery and then 6 months later,
they blew it.
I mean, yeah, they are on a show.
Yeah.
and in that show, they just say, you know what, I bought myself a pizza and I don't know what happened to the rest. So the money literally ran back to where it came from. But it's because they don't have a relationship with money. It's like a lot of people, when I have sessions with people, I say to them, you are so scared of money. And they'll be like, no, I'm not. I'll be saying, okay, if you're not scared of money, let's prove it.
Yeah.
You get paid on the 25. Do not go and change all your debit orders to only take money on the 15.
Yeah.
So from the 25 until the 15, you have your money in your bank account. And that person will be like, oh, hell no. I'm going to finish this money. And I'm saying, that's the thing. Your money comes in 2 minutes later, you kicking it out.
Yes.
You say, I don't know. Somebody carry it for me. Somebody do something about it. I mean, a lot of people come through and they do one course that I've got is called manifestation. And when the money starts coming in, they panic.
Yes.
They're like, where can I invest it?
Yeah.
Who can invest it for me? And I'm like, no, relax. It's your money. Sit down with it. Give it time. Understand it. Work with it. So we have to have a certain developed relationships. And there's so many reasons why we did not have a good relationship with money. I mean, it goes from culture to traditions to what we've been through as a country to what we've been through as different cultures and races.
Yeah.
So there's a long story around how that relationship got really broken down. But the good news is that we can fix it.
Sure. So, I mean, you mentioned that, people get money and then they just never know what to do with it. Or once they have money, their debts, they have to pay this and this and that. But now we're living in times where things are constantly increasing. You know, prices are increasing, petrol is increasing, food is increasing. There's just a lot of anxiety that comes with all of this. How can people now look beyond all of that anxiety and now, you know, have a healthy relationship with money?
So that question I get a lot, and I mean, I have to I have so many conversations explaining what that means. That is only one good thing, a leveling up moment.
Sure.
I've always said to anybody who has come to me as a client and they come to me and they say they don't have money, I've never said to anybody, go and tighten your belt.
Yeah.
Go and spend less. No ways. What are you going to spend less on? Even if you're trying to spend less on something, it's not going to work. So you better make yourself a good decision of saying, I am going to level up. So if I was, for the past 2-3 years, I've been earning 50,000 rand. I am going to earn 70,000 rand. I am going to earn 80,000 rand. If I've been earning 10,000 rand, I'm going to earn 15,000 rand. Because if you don't do that, you are the system is going to kick you out at some point. You're going to have way more debt. You're going to have less good life, or even just surviving will be an issue. And you will totally find yourself in a very difficult situation, your kids, your family, whatever that you're supposed to be taking care of. But if you say to yourself, how do I level up? Because money will never finish in this planet. Even during COVID, a lot of people were saying there isn't money, but we also have read that there are so many companies who have made 20 times more.
People even started businesses that are booming.
Yes, like there was so much money during that, but money was just changing hands. It was going from one place to the next. So the first time when I was alive and there was a big financial problem in the whole world, it was in 2008, and when the whole world went into recession. At that point, I lost everything I had. I lost my businesses. I was in property. I lost a lot. I wasn't ready. I wasn't prepared. But this COVID, I made way so much money than you'll ever believe. But I was ready. So I changed my vibration with money. So it doesn't matter whatever happens, I will always have money. It doesn't
nice.
I know that now.
But
that is what we all need to be at, because at all times, whatever happens, there's always, if petrol is increasing, it means that you can increase your own money that comes to you. It's not petrol only that has a right to increase. You have a right to increase your income. So as much as petrol increases, it means everything else can increase. Money is not something that we can ever run out of. It's just like air. You don't say, I woke up in the morning and I've breathed enough just to cover me for the day, and maybe at some point at 5 p.m. the air is going to finish. No. Or have I breathed so much air that my neighbor won't have enough? No. We all have enough. It's abundant. Breathing is not an issue. But if somebody comes and tells you, you know what, I need you to breathe a little bit because there isn't enough, then you believe them. You're going to clip your nose and then listen to their lie. And there isn't actually a problem with the air supply. So money is like that. So if anything is increasing, increase you.
Now, you've mentioned that, you know, you had a great success with business, and then recession happened, you lost everything. You've also openly discussed how you found yourself in debt. What are some of the methods that you used and also applied to be able to get yourself out of that debt?
Yeah, that was one time where I don't know how I came out of that. I mean, it was in 40 million rand debt. When that happened,
my heart started, I got heart palpitations from that.
Yeah, so, and it was, of course, a accumulation of a few things, like trying to keep up with the Joneses, trying to make sure that I do not lose, because everybody was saying, hey, you're going to business, you're leaving a job, that is great. Who do you think you are? You know, all of us are suffering here. And I thought, I can do more. But of course, there were things that I didn't understand. So one of the things that got me out of there was getting coached. So I got somebody who said to me, you need a coach. And I was like, what is that? That was long time ago, when even coaches were not a thing. And I was thinking, this is weird. And I went to see a coach. So I remember there was a time when everybody was just coming through to my house to take a car, to take this, to take this. And there's a lady who came, she was with somebody, was there to take somebody. And she said to me, you know what? I can give you a complimentary coaching.
Need a photo studio? The DreamStream Photo Studio includes a 2.7-meter PVC backdrop in black and white and is available for only 115 rands per hour. You can also rent a Canon R6 and lights. All rentals are for studio use only. Terms and conditions apply. Contact studio at dreamstream.co.za.
Thank you, Ben, for coming out tonight. My name is Son of Augustine. Let's go.
Oh, you need a coach to come out of this. And I thought, man, since it's free, let me do it. That changed my yes, that changed my life, because what this lady said, I told her the whole entire story, and she just looked at me like nothing was wrong. And then she said to me, you know what, you don't have a problem with man, you have a problem with the relationship you have with man. Because really truly I can make a lot of it, and then I can also just lose it quickly like that. So that was the pattern then. So she said, you have a problem with the relationship you have with man. And I thought, a relationship? I need a relationship
What
with
relationship?
Nah, that sounds wrong. So then she started to explain to me that I didn't know my purpose, I didn't know my value, and I was doing a lot, and I wasn't getting what I deserved, and I wasn't where I was supposed to be. I wasn't in a place that was helped me to flourish. And from that time, I then learned about my own skills. One of the things that I'm good at, which I went and studied IT, but I'm actually good at sales and marketing, which is something that was so easy for me to do. Till today, I do it without thinking.
Yeah.
But at that time, I was just trying to do IT, and it was stressing me out, and I was thinking, oh my God. And of course, I'm intelligent, so that's why I passed even at school. But it was just not me. I could do it, but it wasn't me. So many people are in jobs where they could do it because they are great.
Yeah, but there's no passion.
But there's no passion. It's not you. You know this is not you. You can feel every day this is not you. So one of the things that I found out that, actually, this is what I'm good at. So from there, I got this amazing job in marketing, and I did so well. I mean, for them to hire me was a bit difficult, because at the time I was sequestrated. I'd lost everything. I wasn't. Once you're sequestrated, you can't be given a job. Like, the system kicks you totally out. So they gave me a job. I said to them, give me a job, or you only pay me commission, if you see fit, but let me try it out.
Yeah.
Because now I'd found out that I've got the skill. Oh my God, did I shock everybody?
Yes.
3 months later, I was fully hired in that company.
Sure.
And I was the best salesperson. And then, of course, sooner or later, I discovered more about myself, what was really important to me. Then I started my consulting company in health and safety, something that I had not even went to school for. That's something that I didn't study. But I knew that I was here to save lives.
Yeah.
And that was the tagline.
Yeah, save lives, saving lives.
Yes. And of course, till today, I'm saving lives on a daily basis. So, but other things that I learned was that I needed to calm my mind. I needed, things like meditation. I needed a lot of cleansing of my energy. I needed a lot of balancing my chakras. I needed a whole lot of things that I learned while I was now in the process of healing what had happened, this trauma that happened. So once I had healed the trauma, then things started to go right. And then I started to win awards. And people started to ask me, Busi, how are you doing it? We know you were out and gone, finished. Now you just came up and you have a great consulting business. You are hiring so many people. What happened? And everybody started to say, tell us the secret.
Yeah.
And when I started to tell them the secret, they were like, nah, Busi, you're lying. That is definitely not how you're getting here. And I kept saying, but guys, this is what I did. This is what nobody was understanding. That's when then I decided that I'm gonna start doing workshops. I'm gonna start having a YouTube channel. I'm gonna explain this.
Teach people
what is it that I learned. So I started a YouTube channel, and I mean, literally 2 years later, a person will finally get what I mean. But then now, things have improved. People get what I'm saying quicker, and they actually implement it.
Yeah.
So I had now to share all the tools and all the steps that I took to come out of that trauma, to fix my vibration, and then to say finally, this is what you can achieve when you know who you are.
Now let's talk about manifestation, because I feel like it applies to what we're talking about right now. A lot of people, often say when you manifest things, you can get whatever your heart desires, you can want this and it will come to fruition. But now, oftentimes, there's that one thing, there's that one thing you'll truly want, but it doesn't quite come to fruition. I don't know if it may be because there may be a blockage of some sort between yourself and what it is that you're trying to align to. But what is that one biggest secret to manifestation?
So manifestation is a process of making into reality what you've already have in the spiritual field.
Let's repeat that. What you already have
in the spiritual
field. Okay.
So normally, how do you know you have something in the spiritual field? A thought will come into your mind. So you will think about a car.
Yes.
You will think about a house. So when you are 15, you don't think about the latest German car.
Yes.
There are things at that time that you think about. And then when you're 25, you also don't think about things you think about at 15. You also don't think about things you think about at 40. So that is how we know what is in your field. Because you cannot say you want things that are not in your field.
Yes.
Depending on where you are. So you have to take whatever is in your field and then put it, whatever that is in your thought, it means that it's now in your field.
Okay.
You are ready to manifest it.
Okay.
Then you have to then put it into a physical form, because it's already in a spiritual form, because it's in your head.
It's in your head.
And everybody thinks different. Nobody thinks like anybody else. We are all unique.
Yeah.
So we all have unique things we want to manifest. Or let me not say we want to, or that have been given to us to manifest. Because those thoughts come to you, you don't make them. And no matter how much you think like, oh my goodness, I think of all the craziest stuff, I
Yes.
think of all the luxurious stuff. No, you are. There are people who don't think about luxurious stuff. So if you are the one who thinks about, then God is saying you are ready for this.
Deserve it, honey.
So what normally do we do? We then say to God, oh hell no, God, not me. Not today.
Yes.
Find somebody else. Not today. I'm not doing that, because me, I don't have enough of this. I'm not good enough. I don't have enough money. I don't have a good job. And you give God now, all the universe, all the higher power, all your higher self, all sorts of reasons why you don't want this. So then that's why you can't manifest it, because you are rejecting it.
Okay.
So, I mean, in the program that I'm telling you, the manifestation program, the first 3 months, what we're only dealing with is for you to just accept that this is a gift you have been given, and stop having these excuses why you can't. Oh, I can't have, I'm too old, I'm too young. Oh, the husband, the men are finished. Oh, always what?
Pandemic.
Exactly. Money is for people like this, people who have studied, people who know English, people who don't,
Yeah.
people who are this color, people who are that. The day you don't have excuses, that's the day you are ready to put the manifestation into physical.
But now when that doubt begins to come, like you're saying, it's something that happens in the spiritual. You have a vision or you have an idea about it. And then you say, okay, I have money. And then debts will come, you whatever it is that you need to pay will come. And then you're like, oh, okay, I really don't have the money.
Yeah.
What do I now begin to do to remove those thoughts from my head, those doubts from my head, in order to be able to successfully manifest something?
So the good thing about manifesting is that you don't need anything. You don't buy it. Whatever that you're manifesting, it comes to you, not you looking for it. Once you are looking for it, it's a problem. I mean, I've got another program called High Value Women, and I teach women there that the day you're going out there looking for a man, you've already missed it. There is no way you're going to find whatever you're going to find, but you're going to come back crying. You cannot go and look out for one. You must be ready to receive one. Now we don't know how to be ready to receive one. That's the problem. So in a manifestation process, it could be a car, it could be a house, it could be money, it could be a business, it could be whatever. You do not go looking out for it.
Okay.
You fix yourself that you are ready to receive it, because what happens is that the moment you say to God, yes, or you say to the universe, yes, I am finally this thing, I am finally ready with it. What normally happens is that the whole entire universe starts to confide and make sure that things move in direction, that everything shifts and brings you what you want. A phone call comes in, this comes in, you bump into somebody. The universe will work so hard to make sure this thing happens to you. Now you are at a position of receiving it.
Okay.
So it sounds like an easy or maybe a complicated thing, but if all we could just understood that the universe works in mysterious ways.
I'm on my feet, the underdog, and I won't be beat. Turn the lights up now, welcome to the show. I ain't never
Are you a musician?
all I know. My eyes on the prize until I die. I'm gonna rise.
The Dream Stream Music Studio is now available on Sundays for only 295 rands per hour.
We work for a fall in line. We gon' give it our all until the end of time.
It includes a 12-channel desk, a variety of mics and cables, electronic drum kit, and a laptop for recording. Terms and conditions apply and booking is essential. Contact studio at dreamstream.co.za for a site visit.
To make sure that things happen to us. But when we say yes, we are ready for them. And you don't need money to manifest it. You don't need anything. You just need to be saying
Ready,
yes.
ready to receive. So can I manifest a man?
Oh,
For instance, I meet someone, single ladies, this is for you, and single men too. I meet someone, right? And I then develop the biggest crush on this individual. Can I manifest a healthy relationship with that particular person?
you can manifest anything you want, but now there is manifestation and then there's pure witchcraft. You can do either.
Okay. Okay.
And both of them just need your mind. Yes. So when we say you have manifested a relationship, what will happen is that both of you will come into alignment at the same time and understand what's going on.
Okay.
So both of you will be looking for each other. Now, when you are the only one who's looking and the other one is not looking, then we call it witchcraft.
Okay.
But you can still manifest it. I mean, it happens all
Yeah.
the time. Like, I mean, I'm a healer. I've seen these things. I know how to do these things. But of course, I normally say to my clients, you don't want to do that because karma is a bitch and it will come for you.
And along the line, it will turn, honey.
You don't want that because you would have wasted your time, you would have wasted your energy, and the wound is going to be huge. And then you will have to go back and pick up the pieces of healing the wound.
Yeah.
And then, you know what, later on, like so many people are crying about relationships, but they don't understand what they've done in the past. So they're still paying for those. Like they will finish paying for this, then start to build up again. So rather just not do the witchcraft part.
Sure. So before we wrap it up, Busi, tell us what's a positive way to apply manifestation in the journey that one is trying to achieve, whether it be through career, whether it be through business, whether it be through just having a healthy mental state. What is a positive way to use it?
So like I said, when you are manifesting something, you first need to accept it. So that thought comes into your head. That thought is not a mistake. Doesn't matter how big you think it is or how crazy it sounds like. That thought is there for a reason and it's time for you to receive it. So you start the process of saying, okay, it's fine. I'm ready for that. And however it comes to me, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Normally what we do is that we want to control the situation. We say, I want a car, and this car, I must be the one who pay for it every month, 20,000.
Yes.
But what if there's somebody who's leaving the country and they want to give you a car for 5 years for free? A car that you could have paid 20,000 rand a month. And this person is like, I don't know what to do with my car. I'm leaving the country. Can you take it for me? Didn't you just get a car?
Exactly.
There's one you wanted, but you didn't have to pay for it because now you're actually helping somebody, taking care of it.
Sure.
So controlling too much is this is how we create depression. This is how we create blockages. This is how we create stress. And then also, okay, so that is the one level. There are several levels.
Yeah.
So let the control of how it's going to happen be upon the universe. You just say yes. And then the next thing is that you must be in a place of being clean.
Okay.
When I say being clean, I mean in so many levels. Being clean means that you do not tap into other people's vibrations and mess up their manifestations by being jealous, envious, da 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 da. Or just literally wishing them bad because you have not there. So normally what we will say is that wish others well so that you can also achieve the same thing.
Yes.
So that is how you stay clean. But also, a lot of people don't understand that attaching to certain individuals at a certain point in your life is also causing a lot of blockages, because our energy is what we use to manifest. So once your energy is too cluttered by other people's problems, so normally I say the worst that you can do is sleep with the wrong person.
Yeah.
Because there the energy is
There's a
one.
lot of energies as well.
Then you are, if this person is broke, you're going to see yourself being broker and broker every day. If this person, so you don't want to involve yourself with energies that are not for you. So, and I mean, most of the time you're just thinking, oh, this is just a relationship, this is just a friendship, this is killing you.
Yeah.
So try to keep your distance and love people from a distance, because you don't know what another person is going through. Mind your own business.
So how do you know that you're aligning with the right energy? Is it just something you naturally feel?
Okay, so there are many reasons and ways of seeing and all that of if you are in a right energy with the person. But if you are in a engagement with the person and you cannot tell me right now what is it that how valuable is this person in your life, other than your need for them to be in your life, then it's a problem.
Okay. Lucy, thank you so much for joining me. You know how time flies when you're having such fruitful conversations. I could sit with you all day, actually.
Yeah.
I truly appreciate it.
Thank you so much for inviting me. I'm so honored.
And to you viewers, thank you once again for tuning in. We appreciate you. Please watch again next time. We love you.